Hold on, I'm just testing live stream. Okay, some people like watch it live. But it's really interesting how you can create these like movies for let's say like I think it's man, it's not 600,000. You can do it for 10,000. You don't have to be that crazy. They wanted to the point. And if you didn't watch it, it's actually really good. It was what inspired me to do a truly long video, not just like 15 seconds. And I think that's the cool part is like in my video, I'm past this. Because it's AI, I can go back to like scene 33 and I'm able to regenerate or even edit. And I think that's one of the coolest parts about using AI to make films. I think it's super interesting. Because 15 seconds is cool, but a teacher, realistically, would want to make a 10 realistically. Isn't that fair? I think that's a fair assumption. 10 minutes is probably as much as yeah, because that's a lot of scenes. It's true. It's a ton of scenes. It's, I mean, it can't be one by one either. That's why we have to have video agent. See, video agent is going to be really important, and I think the new the evolution of video agent is important because now Pixio, any user can go to the link, grab an API key, and then use every part of Pixio in their own app or in their own interface. That can automate so much. I'm already using the Pixio API in Bookify to create everything you need to publish on Amazon. Graphics in your book and a cover. Because we're building next with the Bookify so you can go straight to Amazon. So you can go from like idea to on Amazon publishing, making that super easy for you. So you can start making money right now with ebooks. So many of our customers are doing it. You guys need to get on the bandwagon. Machine, right? Yeah, they're using the machine and Bookify, and they're pumping out ebooks. And it's crazy. It's drop shipping. They do the whole book. They bound it. They don't do anything. Amazon does everything. How much is Amazon? I don't even know. It's small to do the on-demand publishing. I have to like, but once we release that, um, we're definitely going to have a space or a session or something on that because it's just so cool. It's insane.
Russ, this is not about, I know this space is not about machine, but the other day I was thinking, is my impression about machine is really, machine is just one giant super agent that delegates, delegates to some agents.
Kinda, yeah. It can be whatever you want it to be. It can be something that orchestrates agents. It can be something that doesn't use agents and just uses the original agent. Like there's two ways you can do it.
But it's still like a super agent because they can do anything really.
Yeah, it could ingest anything and it could do anything. Why I like what it does with Pixio is, and I'll put the screen back in 1 second, is that it because it knows all the models, like every single model, it honestly can choose a better model than you can choose. because it'll choose maybe the cheaper variant of what you want to do. Maybe you don't need all the power you're asking for. Like, what if three scenes don't have to be scenes, you know? But sometimes they do. So it's just, it, for me, I use machine anyways to orchestrate because it's like, I mean, how are you going to keep control of all these files? There's so many scripts, so many scenes, so many images for image and video. There's just so many things that it becomes kind of like hard to manage. Because like at the end of the day, the orchestration is like a long orchestration. Like the video is long. The video is right now sitting at 30 minutes. So it's important to okay, one right there. It's important to understand like where you are in your story.
You know, in the film festival, they showed us his storyboards and how he does his project and his workflow. Is that something that's going to be coming in Pixio and/or Machine?
Yeah, so in Pixio we have a new cinema studio which offers storyboard creation, automated and manual. And you could do basically what he was doing. He just did manual.
I think he had some tool that he was using.
Yeah, it's called Mira.
Okay.
Yeah, see? So if you look on the stream, it's Mira. Just like join. It's completely for free. And it lets you set up these just boards with like images. So if I was to make a board, this is what it looks like. My board is so you have to pay. But this is untitled, so we'll see what this is. This is nothing. So like essentially, and this is what Nick and Ludovic were talking about. It accepts like all these things, but you have to like pay. It's not free. But you can see it does take images. I can scale them, I can create text, and I can put all my prompts there. So if I wanted to take this one, put a text, this is essentially what Ludovic is doing. And by doing this, it's like actually mapping out the things. You see?
Yeah.
Like, and this is one for sure. Because if you like zoom out, look at that. It's giant. But unfortunately, Nick, did you know this? They're not free. Can't even hear the video, Nick. So there's definitely limitations. Not entirely sure what they are, but there is. So if you want to use it, it's called Nero, and you can download it. It is free to use for 3 boards, I believe. And then after 3 boards, that is when they charge you. At least I had to delete it.
Yeah, I think I used it a long time ago for a project. Like a whiteboard.
Was it useful?
Yeah, but it wasn't doing anything like this. It was creating a product, so it was something totally different. And we're using it for strategizing. So
Well, I think it's kind of multifunctional.
but I haven't used it done. So okay. So I'm just wondering because I know he had this really nice with multiple columns, multiple sections.
Yeah, but I think you can just build that. Like,
Right,
look,
right,
they
right,
like
yeah.
literally have these things here.
Right. Mhm. Yeah.
So I think if you shows.
See, I thought it was built into the Adobe Suite he was using, so that's my misperception.
Adobe might have one too. I think it's Firefly Boards. I don't know if they're free though.
No, they're not free. No, they're not. But he's like, an ambassador. He's, I see him doing lots of different things. So but that's good to know that you for this.
What would you want outside of like this?
I don't know. I am just a baby girl learning how to do all this. So, but yeah, I mean, I know that storyboards are important. But you're right. It's like the picture you want the picture, you want the image, you may want a video, you may want music, you might want the prompts, lyrics.
Yeah, that's why if you look here, oh my God, this look. See, I already see one of the bad guys is bad. But I'll show you. So right here is really nice. Oh, it's so good.
And Ross, I'm glad they finally had conflict because that was my only critique of your story was everything was coming way too easy to them.
Well, it's not done yet. So there's parts of it just not
I know.
generated.
I know, but like what you showed us was like they were just vanquishing everything, and I'm just like, and then the bad guy showed up. So, yeah, so I was glad he showed up.
Yeah, no, there's gonna be lots of bad guys.
Well, not that I was glad for them because I know it's like to fight bad guys. It's not fun, guys. It's not fun at all.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking from personal experience, it's not fun fighting the bad guys.
It's like for this, what I need is these shadow warriors that you see here. These dudes. Whatever they are, I need them. It needs to be more of like a battle, like 4 scenes of battle.
So you could call those guys shadow rays. That's who they are. Their rays are WRAITH. So shadow rays, not good. Speaking from personal experience.
Let's see, and the relic. Okay, so I told Machine that I wanted them to like lose, and so this is what I wanted. There is 3 seconds that are weird because she's here and here. You see that on the live stream? She's in like 2 places because she can teleport. So we wouldn't use that. We would use this. So starting at 2 seconds is perfect. So this one at 2 seconds is good, but even the way it ends, it's like way too like they need to get hurt. They can't just win. Like you were right. So this is where the prompting gets kind of difficult. Oh my god, I can't even tell anymore if these are AI. People commenting, I think they're AI. It was getting really good. Do you get AI comments, Rangy? I get a bunch, I think.
I don't know. I don't get all the comments currently. I get very few, so but you probably get a lot more.
But they're just like AI. It's crazy.
Where are you?
Um,
Post for today.
yeah, on like the post.
They've been bots forever, right? So
Yeah, but these bots are like smart bots.
yeah, they're getting really smart. They're getting so smart they can talk and they can even hear them. Oh my gosh. She's creating lots of clips. She's doing it.
My issue with like you doing these things is you get clips that you don't like that cost $4. So I'm all about like trying to figure out how to
Repurpose them.
that and just trying to avoid bad generations, I think, is the moral of the story. But it's really hard. Like yesterday, or no, like a few days ago, when I was making the thing for the UFC, I experienced really bad generations. Like total waste of generation. They would like transform the men to women and the women to men, and it was not good. And none of it was usable, and all of it was 1080p. So I stopped doing 1080p.
For your movie.
No,
For the film, for the clip for the school video. Yeah, that was not good. That was weird.
it was weird, and I don't know why. I don't know why it does that. And then you do it again, and it's fine. And I also like um, getting prompts. I have to get all my characters again. Getting a prompt for the actual. Hold on a second. I'm trying to find my characters. Getting a prompt for the actual battle scene is also really, really important too. Because a lot of times you have to like remember. So like if I click this button and I change to like nano banana, I'm gonna lose my connected things. So when you're doing like image and video, you have to make sure that we have the prompt. So we have to maintain, and this is with image models, you have to maintain all of the things. So for example, you want to maintain the order in which they show up and that they match the prompt that you're doing. And yeah, this AI just said he tried to join the space and it didn't work. It's definitely a man. And so with machine, you can see on the prompt, it comes up with this. See?
Yes.
You see, it's also saying like battle one should be 8 seconds long. So that's interesting. Sometimes you don't need 10 seconds or 15 seconds. And that's, I think, the important thing.
Choose if you're using seedings.
No, but you can get close. Like I can choose 10.
Right.
But I'm saying when the machine says that, it's interesting. Like you could listen.
I do listen to the show.
Do you?
I do. And it's interesting because sometimes the she acts like a teenager. It gives me kind of like, not for video, but for things, it gives me like silly information. But other times it is so precise. It's scary. Sometimes I can't find things that I can find if I Google it. So it's just interesting. So
Well, that's I think an AI general problem.
yeah,
Is AI just doesn't it like doesn't get it sometimes.
yeah,
Like even this generation, you can see here, it didn't even do it. Like nothing what I wanted. It looks crazy. 5 colors. Do you see this? It literally says five colors.
uh, you know,
So it's like, oh, there goes that generation.
honestly, let's go back to school for animation. I mean, this is like the cheapest way to get these things done, right?
And then look, it's like he turns backwards. before then. Like it doesn't turn backwards. At least why are they holding hands? You know?
They should hold hands.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I could see this. I go out and walk backwards, forwards.
Like why does C dance want to make them hold hands? And why and like this guy, he's just like leaves and turns into another guy. It's honestly insane.
That's impressive.
Like this, it turned Nick into a woman. Clearly that wasn't what I was doing.
It tries to talk to get you to find out why it does stuff like this.
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's interesting talking about here.
Okay, so this is where I believe we ended. Oh, I gotta re-roll that.
We ended up with the demon right there, yeah.
Where we ended up. Because I didn't do the demons. That was Alton. So that's the video reference. So that's where it ended. The demon came through and everyone gets spread out. And this was me generating the demon. So I have the demon. Even with like some of these videos, it just didn't make sense. Like the things it was doing. But now I'll be able to pull everything up because I can pull up the word mind. So there's other parts that are missing. Like this ice battle is pretty cool. There are parts of it that are just dumb. And so that's being regenerated. And the mind flip is being regenerated. Like this, never made the competitive. It's like okay. But
Generate them? Do you just regenerate them from scratch, or do you
no,
start?
I hit reroll. Reroll is my favorite thing in the whole world.
Reroll.
I hit reroll and it takes everything. All the images, everything. This I don't even remember seeing. We'll have to watch it. Oh, this is good.
That lady looks so familiar.
Is she a friend? You know her?
No, I don't. But she looks like she's an actress like from Hollywood or something.
That's funny. I think there are certain people that are going to be familiar. Like, I get random people that like show up in the generations, and they're just part of the flock of sedans. So you got to be careful. So the Shadow Warrior fight, that's pretty much. Oh no, it failed. That means moderated.
So what are you gonna do to get around that moderation?
Gotta see why. Read it. I'm guessing it's.
You're gonna read. Where are you gonna read it?
I'm not. I'm just gonna read the prompt.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing it's fighting. So I would tell machine, like we got moderated, bro. Soup. We got moderated. Let's get around moderation, not lose theme. And this is the part where it's like everyone is trying to figure out how do you not mess up? But like it's just part of it. and I'm not gonna change what I want to do for C dance. That's too much credit for C dance. They shouldn't change my idea. If I have to, 28 seconds, but to go to cling, but I really do like C dance. And unfortunately, I'm like directly kind of breaking their rules. So we just gotta be smarter with the way what we say. Because I still do want them to like. And I could use Pixios, but I think it'll like change it too much. We're gonna try that. I'm reading to see what it did to it. Don't use words that get your water. I won't try that prompt, and we'll see what happens. This is better.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
I just checked the live. So the problem why the process working is mainly because the AI systems are not doing it correctly. You might remember that I told you that AI is messing up my prompts, and I would recommend that everybody take maybe a moment and write the system instructions, exactly how your storyline and everything should be, and always use a similar template because these AI systems cannot see that, so not good at it. They might, they have weird, all AIs. I tested so many ways. I tried Claude. I tried them all. I really was very focused. That's one of the reasons why it takes me about close to 3 hours to get a 30, 40-second clip out, because it really requires very visual, descriptive explanation. You have to explain every millisecond of the scene, every millisecond. And that definitely helps. I would give that a try. Maybe take a day or two and suss it out with AI, and then feed it to machine as the instructions, right? And then you should have way better results and less fails. Because I'm now down to making 2 or 3, and I'm good. So I get very good results now doing it that way.
Well, I don't necessarily consider any of them to have any footage, but these styles are because I'm breaking rules, not prompting. So that's like words. I'm really giving it words that stuff a lot. But when it comes to like people turning around and stuff, sometimes it just happens. Like the model just it doesn't do what you have in mind. I think the best thing that you do after prompting is have images, like image set up of what you want to happen. Because unless it's like something super easy, like person walking forward. But when it's like, and this is where Google wants, so we're really excited to get into Pixio available soon. It's where it could like do major things, so it knows the right, and so that is very different. And so what's cool is the Omni takes us in. You just fix it. From what I'm seeing, I'll test it. That's what I'm seeing. But yeah, you're right. You definitely gotta always check your prompts, not over prompt, and not have things that don't want to be wrong, or things that don't matter. Like extra.
Yeah, I guess that it was prompted too vague, and AI prompts too vague or vague. I can't pronounce it, I'm sure. Uh, that's the problem that I see. So when the prompts are not visually descriptive, because you can explain a fight, but you have to know what is the fight called, right? And what is the move that needs to be done, and then C-Dance does it perfectly.
Oh,
So
100%.
if you have a fight, you can say capoeira or whatever, and then you can explain those moves. And that's the hard part because you are going to be fussy and you don't have to write it yourself. You can go through that with AI, but it's going to require a lot of, I don't know how to explain it. It took me really a while to, but I tell you, I'm getting very good results. It does everything. That CS can do anything for you. Also the complicated things. But if you don't describe it properly, then it'll mess up. And then it'll put something there because it doesn't know what to do. But of course you're going to get fails all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You get fails all the time, and I started using these fails also. But it's a tough one, but it's super interesting. I say it's the first time that I'm really challenged by the AI system to do the right thing. But you have to describe everything the same. That's very important. And AI does not do that. There's no AI system does it. You have to tell the AI then, you need to be visually descriptive. You have to then describe every millisecond that happens in that scene. Yeah.
It's that, and like also knowing like who is what. I think is so useful because a lot of times you just like pick these images, but when you do this and you tell it like here's who everybody is, it actually listens. That's one thing CPS does really well. Very descriptive of what you want, but sometimes it just does not listen at all. And there's like nothing you can do. And I found that in retry. But I tried both. I tried Pixio's own reduced moderation, same prompt, and then machine detailed prompt. Because now it knows exactly what to do. And we'll see, because the next thing I need is all these people in Nano Banana. And I need to make them fighting a race. Because I think that, Jesus, I think that's also really helpful. We just hired your guy. Let's see if we can get that.
But so you draw the storyboard, you don't do that?
I do, but I'm regenerating parts of things that I already did, just adding more into it. But when I do like the next scene, it'll be a full storyboard, and I'll just go from there. Yeah.
Because then your VA is definitely not going to the results. You're going to have less fails.
My fails are not around like thing not listening. It's around I'm trying to do things that CPM has restrictions around, like certain words, like brutal or blade cuts. Like it's just AI wants to use these amazing words. Well, great. The actual model has restrictions.
Oh no, I thought you said earlier that you can't get, that it just does what it wants. Yeah, but those words, I mean.
I have to change words, basically. Like that's what has to
Have
happen.
restrictions, or
Oh,
is it
yeah.
just certain models?
No, so CPM is actually the most restrictionless, but if it's like blood gore, I have to reword it, but it'll do it. This is the one from ByteDance that's called ByteDance CPM VIP. When you log into like their app, you go to the media, there's two versions. This one is apparently more restrictive, crazy, but generally fighting is where they draw the line. Unfortunately, they don't like fighting and they don't like selling. So if they're like selling Bitcoin for half the price, like that somehow would get flagged. And what's even crazier is it gets flagged in the audio. So there's this like new thing that I go on, which is they listen to the audio. So if you say something they don't like, also they can have the ability to like not hear your video work, which is insane. So that's how it is.
Yeah, I do have a friend who does just one stuff.
Yeah, so like Kling, yeah, Kling doesn't care. Kling
Oh,
is just,
he's using CDAP.
yeah, you just have to change. That's all. Like whatever you say.
Okay.
But it's doable.
I was, yeah, even Claude is just doing it. So, you know, usually Claude is very uptight, but it's just, it works fine.
Yeah, generally it works up until the video model. So if you want to have like a video model that does not care about life, that would be Claude. I mean, not Claude, that would be Kling. Kling does not care. It could be crazy in terms of it. But CDANs, you have to prompt properly to get around such things. Like, I'm guessing my stuff will work fine because I am getting around it, but we'll see what comes. What did this do? A roll? Is that a playing card? This is for like rank. Okay, that's what I wanted though. That part. So why did it? That's insane. Maybe it's because of these images. So maybe we'll take everybody out and just have the rate. We should generate where they are too.
The environment.
Yeah. Which is here, but we're also referencing. But we'll just see. So she's round one. We'll regenerate back. Oh, this is cool. Okay, cool. So we can use these frames in the video. See, like this? I already know why this one failed. Because I said swords clashing. And that's the problem with like brutal stuff. And that's why a lot of people go to Kling. And Kling's honestly going to come out with a crazy model, and it's going to be really good. I have zero doubt in my mind that the next model coming out of Kling and Minimax are going to be really good. And Kling already said that there's something coming. Ooh, so always environments are really good. Like this looks really good. I should have done this before. But this nano banana, see, this is what I don't understand. See, Sharon, look at this. This is just, it happens. It happened to me the other day when I was doing the face. See how this one is her face? And then this one's not her. Like, how does that even happen? It's crazy. Both Nano Banana Pro. This one's not it. This one's it. See, that's the part that kind of is really annoying.
You know what I had to take out of that? It's like just if the prompt is too conversational,
Oh, it'll
then
answer you
just
with text. It's crazy.
it just,
Yeah,
oh my gosh,
crazy.
just oh gosh, I
It's
hate
crazy.
that.
Well, it's Google needs to figure out like how to deal with it. That happens with Nick. He literally had that problem recently, and in Pixio, and I don't even know. Did we ever solve it, Nick? Is it even solvable? And I not getting an image, or you never solved it? I don't think it's solvable on our end, to be honest. I think it's Gemini problem. Hopefully they fix it in the next release. Oh, this is even better. This is what I actually wanted. The boosh is so funny. So stupid. Like, why is the shadow so?
Hey, Ross, you mentioned before about character walk. Where do you put that in your prompts?
So I would put that in the beginning, right here. But this is an image, so I don't have it.
Right.
In the video, it would be there. Once I can get it to task moderation, which we're almost there.
Is that the movie you're working on?
Yeah, we're it's like 30 minutes in right now.
How much have you spent?
Oh, I don't even know.
You should have written that down. That would have been very interesting to know how many.
I know up until this point, like roughly, I spent around $700.
Okay.
But I don't know like where it's gonna end, like where the cap out is gonna be.
Yeah, just that we have a contrast, right? Because if the ones spend 400K.
Yeah, I don't know if like what they like. I'm basing on just me. I'm not rating like 1080, like I'm sure you don't either, because it's $10.
Oh no, of course.
Yeah, I mean, but if you do that, yeah, it could. It definitely could.
No, it was good to just have that contrast. Oh, I totally believe it. I mean, they also have fails. It's not just the ones that don't work. Just like you were experiencing, right? So
yeah, I mean, I get fails all the time. Luckily, I use a lot of them, and I repurpose them.
Yeah.
Like almost all of them.
But I can imagine, a film studio paying 400K.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that are involved. So like, there's actual AI artists that you have to pay. That goes into cost, right? But if it's just raw generation, I mean, I just did the math before, Sharon. If you did 61,000 generations with 1080p, that would be $600,000. So it like makes sense. The number two actually there. It's like crazy, but it's totally real. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted.
I'm just totally in love with it. Sedans. Oh my gosh. I don't have any other model. In my mind, yeah, I just want to do everything with sedans. It's so crazy.
You guys, if you're looking at the screen right now, this is exactly what I wanted. And it does everything. Cinematic close up. She's weaponless. And the raid comes. And then and that's just 10 seconds of it. This is what I wanted. The next 10 is coming. But you see, this is actually perfect. This is exactly what I wanted from machine. There are problems, but it's not the machine's problem. Like if I were to redo it, I would like edit out.
I'm in a class, but when I see Peter Kingdom come up on my screen, I take the phone
Can we
call.
leave the backpack home?
Are you in an actual classroom?
So yeah, this is what I wanted.
Online.
It's online, yeah.
So now it's just about like
So you know what?
getting
It's fine.
the
Wait, it's fine. It's fine because it's all
footage
recorded.
from machine.
So don't worry
Are you
about it.
sure?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
I mean, I can call you back. You know, I mean,
So battle 2 is
I know
Jordan.
I'll be up late, so I don't, you know.
Okay. Okay. Can you call me after like 9?
Okay.
Okay. But the first thing is everything's okay with Auntie Ginny, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, battle 2 is Jordan. So like you were saying, Sharon, see how it says like mood?
Congratulations.
I'm going for the mood, the color grading, the lighting, the audio, the camera work,
Well,
highly detailed.
a lot of others.
Because it's using a base system prompt that I have.
I'll just say that you guys just kicked our ass and won the national championship.
We can regenerate.
Okay. All right. I got you, Peter. Give me a call after 9. All right. I love you so much, Peter. You can't begin to understand. All right.
Okay,
We'll
so we
talk to you
like
later.
this. This works great.
Bye.
Whoa. Did I get too much? Image. Image 2 is going to be the shadow dude. Grab him. This one was my favorite. And I went a little too crazy, so we will get rid of some color grading. Because that's the other problem. See, Dance needs to make this like 10,000.
10,000
characters.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I want. I got a lot to say. Okay, we're there. So now I don't really know if this will get flagged. We're gonna have to see. That's the only problem right now, you know. Like I wish they would just like chill. Like this is 1%, so that means there's like something here. That's bad, like a word. And then we try on Pixio to catch whatever we can before you fail. Sword is in blade. Yeah, that part was a little intense. Now we have to get one of the other dude. So we're gonna get him of him fighting the. We gotta get rid of something on him. Is he still holding? Okay. Get rid of camera and phone. Because sometimes the AI takes you way too literally, and in this case it did. This dude always has his phone. Like, it's the craziest thing. So we're gonna get rid of it. It's just every time he's got a cell phone. Camera. It's like, okay, dude, you don't need a camera every moment, every So that's one thing I realized. And so it was like, oh, you gotta like remove everything from these characters, or else that backpack will be in every scene. That's a kind of funny way, I think. Which you can see even in the film. It's like, oh, they wear the same clothes as yesterday. But that's, that and blinking, that's how it's done. You guys notice, like, sometimes your AI just don't blink? Like when you make a video?
I haven't noticed that yet. I'm sure it'll come up.
Sorry, man. I muted everything.
I said I personally haven't, but I'm sure other people have, and I'm sure it will happen.
Well, for me, I've noticed that I noticed that they just don't blink. So they just, you need to tell it, like, oh, by the way, you can blink.
This is so funny. Um, yeah, so what I meant earlier is like, what I realized is what I meant with very close to not camera movement, action itself, right?
Yeah, of course.
What happens in that scene? What are people doing with one another, right? That's what I mean. That needs to be described to the smallest detail. That's what will also keep people watching, you know what I mean? Because everything is just so detailed, you know. That's the beauty now that we have with this AI stuff, which I find.
Have you tried the new Google model yet?
No.
So
No,
the
I haven't.
new Google model is really good, and it's going to be in Pixio soon. So I don't really like working on it. But what's cool is it edits scenes better than I've ever seen ever, like ever. You could say, hey, you know, rework this part where this happened. Perfect. It's actually quite unbelievable. I've actually never seen it.
I think what's also cool, like with the Omni model, that you can just edit normal videos. You can just edit. You can tell it, okay, listen, so I created this 10-minute video. I mean, I don't know what the cost is going to be, but I did this 10-minute video. I want you now to edit like this and that and this and that. So you
yeah, so I have some info on this. So the model that I'm using around, I can put, so they only generate 8 seconds, right? But there's a caveat. If I put in a 30-second video and I edit it will actually produce a 30-second video, not 8 seconds. So the model has this ability to essentially infinitely edit a video. You're only restricted on new generation. And you can see that pricing, Sharon, on their new Google AI Ultra. So for 15 seconds, it's like 50 credits. And then you just kind of multiply it.
I wish I knew what credits. I'm not very used to this credit-based system. I just want to know dollar terms.
Well, it depends how you look at it, right? Like, oh my God, this is so good, guys.
Sharon, I think it's always more expensive to not storyboard. Like if you're just gonna wing it, hope for the best.
Yeah.
Having an image is like having 1,000 words. Obviously, a picture is 1,000 words. It minimizes the amount that you need to actually count. Like you have your character detail and the cool things that they're gonna work with for each scene, and you have a background, image, and you're just feeding that in. You don't have to describe it in such lengthy detail. Like you can just put one sentence for the action that you want to see in the scene.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, you can have a multi-frame image that you drop in. So if there's a really complex motion,
We'll try that.
like a battle scene or a sword fight or something, you would put like the beginning, middle, and end, like how you like to see that, and put it in a split frame image, and it will just interpret that split frame as one scene.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna actually try that one right now. For this next one.
Yeah, I always give the image too, but I'm very descriptive of what happens between those images and how it gets from frame 1 to frame 2. You know what I mean? And then from frame 2 to frame 3, I get really good results if I explain that in detail. It gets very realistic and very weird very quickly. We're going past this normal stuff that the eye usually sees. right? You can really zoom into someone's hands to their finger, and then you can describe what happens with their finger. I find this just freaks me out with CJS because we never had that much control over a scene. You know, I can just go everywhere, right? It's just crazy. It's fascinating. So I do describe everything in particular, and I have images too.
I like how sometimes I get a storyboard and then I ask for it.
It's kind of cool.
Like this. On the stream, this is a storyboard. I don't get asked for it. But I like it. And I'm gonna go for it for the generation.
I really like GPT-2 for storyboarding, like just generating like the images.
Yeah, I have to try that too. I haven't tried that yet.
That's what I did tonight with the little video I put there, storyboarding it in GPT. And it created a 4x3 grid.
We'll try one too. So, do you tell it like how you guys do it? Do you like tell it? Like, oh. And you have to do GPT type, right? Yeah, because it has to know the person.
They actually did it in the app, the GPT app.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter where you do it. If
Right.
it's prompted.
Right. So, yeah, I have a prompt for each frame. For each. Photo.
Request a complete style guide.
What was that again?
I request a whole style guide, and it will output it on, on one image. And it will put like color tiles, it'll put descriptive words, it'll put images of the characters, the character profiles.
So you're saying you asked GPT for a style guide for the character?
For like the whole production.
So smart. Yeah, I'm doing that for like the larger. Like I have a storyboard for like the whole movie and stuff. Right now, I'm testing all your theories, guys. I'm trying what Whitney said. Storyboard with GPT-2. I'm trying without a prompt. I'm trying with a prompt. More descriptive, less descriptive.
So go see the videos come back.
There's a bunch of videos coming. I love those. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, if you're overly scripting everything, it's not going to allow for that to come up. So it's good to go from one extreme, like the hyper descriptive, to just a minimal prompt, and even in between.
It's so true.
Last night I asked GPT-2 to create an image of the character Lady Rengiku Templar extending her hand to another character. I included both images. That was just a simple prompt. That's all I asked of it. And what it created was not what I asked at all. It created an image of the character Rengiku Matsumoto of Bleach extending her hand to Lady Rengiku Templar. And nothing what I expected, but it was a really nice image. So, you just never know what's going to happen with these happy mistakes.
Whoa, this one came out really good. You see it? So, and this is like normal. This is even like 10. Exactly what I asked for. Ooh, these are coming out good. GPT-2. Oh, you guys are right. This is crazy.
And so I can't really see too well, Ross. How are you prompting for these storyboards? You telling them exactly what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I was going to.
The only thing that I don't like with GPT-2, maybe you guys solve that problem, is character consistency.
Yeah, in the API, it's really good. They give you a way to solve it. So on Pixio, like you can see, the consistency is perfect. when you supply a photo. But if you don't, and you do it in the chat GPT, you have to tell it to use high quality if you want like really big images. But we default it to high quality in Pixio.
Yeah, there's that button, yeah. You can generate like 10 different expressions for your character, like, say one is like a smiling face, one is like making a funny face, one is kind of like their head turned to the side, and like just all these different gestures. I just dropped them all in the chat, and I'm like, okay, I want to storyboard and use this character.
So cool.
Some people are just adding them all into one image, like all the different gestures. I don't go that far, but you guys find that GPT-2 is better than that, or just
it depends on what you're doing. I'm doing them both right now.
Just character consistency.
They're both really good, but like with Nano Banana, I've experienced, it just doesn't listen to your character. But then other times it reads it does. And I'm guessing with GPT, they could potentially have that issue, or maybe not. Like I run it every time now on high quality. I don't ever run it on the medium or low, and I think that might have something to do with it. There's three ways you could run ChatGPT or GPT-2 image thing. One is much more impressive. Much more.
No, I always do highest quality too, always.
But if you're doing it via API, it should be okay. If you're doing it via ChatGPT, it has some issues. They don't give you the exact quality of the model. They don't let you set it properly. Yeah.
And I don't use GPT. No, I don't use that.
But via API should be pretty good consistency.
And you guys like GPT-2 more, or does it depend? Does it depend with character, with face, just with face?
I didn't use GPT for my face stuff recently, so I'm going to start, but I wasn't using it prior to this.
I really like the posters, sharing like doing stuff for TV, like in converting images into different formats, because you can make bundles of images at one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use it. I just never use it for character consistency. That's why I was just wondering if you guys have a favorite for character consistency.
I just feel like even if I say like Nano's my favorite, like I literally have a problem today, where it just one generation it did not look like a person, and the second generation it did. So it's like
It's hard to tell sometimes.
from what I see right now, it looks pretty good. I'm using it really right now for this next video.
I asked GPT if I could select high quality or how does it, what does it do? And it said for basically most everything, it's going to use the high quality. For things like image editing, like to edit something, it's going to use the lower quality. So it tries to use high quality. That's what it told me, but I believe it or not is something else.
Well, I don't know if it's true, but yeah.
Right, but that's what it told me, because I did ask it. Because there's no talking.
I know, there is no toggle. But it does say to submit with quality on in API. So there's high quality mode and then with high quality on when you're doing image edit. So in the API, you can make that determination. Also, like in this image, I didn't ask for a storyboard. I did it 3 times. One of them gave me a storyboard. But the best storyboard is definitely GPT-2 right now. I don't like this one because it really looks like text. But I do like this one. You should know that already. It's so annoying. But it don't. But I do think Nano Banana is still superior, Nano Banana Pro. But GPT-2 might be a close second. Like I would try them both if I was doing something professionally. I wouldn't sway to one.
Oh, I stopped using it for character consistency. That's what I'm asking you guys. I use GPT-2. I just didn't use it for that because I was not happy with it.
Maybe it got
But I just
better.
don't define it. I'll try it again.
Just do it on yourself and see if you like the image you get back. That's like a good way to do it. You know, like I did a nano banana on me that I didn't exactly like. It was weird. But I'm gonna try it. I want to try that actually.
I was dreaming banana images or now banana images into GPT-2.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
I was getting good results and like just getting bundles of images and doing the whole like brand style.
So you're using fake images or real images?
Fake images. Like I have a folder with my avatar, and there's like 10 different gesture poses, and then there's another folder with this same avatar wearing like 20 different outfits.
That's good.
It's a little over the top, but I feel like it helps. Just having all these separate folders.
Well, it's like visual information. So like, there's no amount of visual information that'd be like not good. I feel like visual information, unlike prompt, is always good because the more, the better. Like the spin around of people is probably what you should do in all of these answers. Like, not back. That's right. You can do that. Very best results.
Definitely, I do color swatches.
Yeah.
There's color consistency.
Especially when we enter this new era, which also Pixio is totally unique. But it's like very different. Like they understand way more about things than normal models. Like, and it's not just about like, oh, how does water fall? That's just physics. We're talking about like it has the ability to take like, for example, color swatches and use them throughout an edit that's over. It can replace field seamlessly. I have this example that I will show, and when it launches, I have a bunch of different examples on while it's in beta. We have beta access, so we can like get it ready. But I was changing the music video and like the music part and change. Okay, this is amazing, by the way. So I don't know like what you're talking about, Sharon, but like this is me. That is my face.
I used to about a month ago.
No, like look at this. This is like me.
I'm gonna leave space.
So is this GPT?
There's a live stream on X. You can just see.
No, but if I do that, then I'm gonna drop it into space.
Really?
Yeah, it's my computer.
Well, it really, really looks like for real. Like, if I sent this to mom, she'd think it was me. For real. Like, this is just like me. Like this, it would fool me.
Did it change? So did it change the facial expression?
It
Or is it
changed.
just a copy?
It's literally a copy.
Well, that's yeah.
So now I'm gonna say,
Yes, this is
smiling,
in a
wearing a tuxedo
yeah, something.
at a red carpet event. This looks like me though. Scary. Not good. I mean, it's good, but it really does look like me. That, like that was for me. That's for me, mom and grandma. I think when you start to fool family or yourself, you can become a whole different thing. But alas, here we are.
My dad thought the baby hippopotamuses were real. Like, how do they teach those little miniature hippos to die?
Oh my god, I was showing my grandma one of your videos actually. And she's like, I don't know when
I took to get the shoes on those birds.
I'm like, oh my god, you are hilarious. I'm like, there's no way.
She said a long time. It took a very, very long time.
Oh, I said right background. Ooh, that's been too bad. But yeah, this is me. So like, I'm gonna try to prompt it to like change myself. Let's see. Image of man and where can I be? At a bar in New York City.
I was going to say a man on the Riviera on the beach drinking a.
Drinking whiskey.
I was going to say a blue curacao martini, but whatever.
Blue Curacao. I actually have a funny story of Blue Curacao. I'll tell you. Wait. I went to Curacao, right? And I decided to take a bunch of bottles back to family members. And that was one time that Blue decided to ruin everyone's lives and be really like mean with the bags. And all my clothes, you guessed it, were blue. All of them. Every last piece of clothing that I had was blue and did not come out. Okay, so we got one.
Yeah, it looks like despite having a white background, it did what you asked.
It did it, and it looks just like me.
Everyone takes screenshots.
It looks exactly like me.
Oh, hilarious.
Show it to your grandma.
Double bad racing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it didn't.
Properly anymore.
It didn't change me, like at all. Maybe I lost like a pound in my face. I'll share the photos here so you guys can see it. And then, print it one at a time.
Oh my gosh, I'm still editing. I did 18 videos today. It's crazy.
You're going to the editing video creating spree. What's going on, Sean?
Oh
What
my
are you doing?
gosh.
What are you doing?
I'm just like creating content for, so that I don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
So because some platforms, posting 5-6 times a day is a good thing to do. So I
Except,
just want to work ahead.
yeah.
I don't have to worry about it. I got 60 videos. It's really cool in 5 days.
Did you go to sleep? I don't think you
I
did.
went to bed on time.
I don't
Yesterday I was doing videos for 7 hours. Today it's also been almost 6 hours.
Let's put back on the screen the one with the red carpet in the background.
New York City. That is wow. Unprompted too. I share all the images now because they're all really, really incredible.
I love it. Oh, right there on the video, by the way, it's so sweet. It's on the top.
Thank you.
So sweet.
It's an image that the creator just made of a character, and I just took the character and use a prompt to have her do the chef make some dinner for us. So I think it's going to be the start of a show. Maybe we'll see what happens. Thank you so much, Jen.
Yeah, this is what I don't like. It just keeps the face the same.
Yeah, but you could prompt that, I think.
Yeah.
Like I could say, make facial expression angry. Okay. It's gonna go in. So the storyboard version definitely is better. Look at this attack. that
should
even
avoid
work.
this.
It works better on every video.
Actually.
Even when the darkness
It's
is
consumed
consumed in
inside
light,
of her.
she like supposed to bend down and darkness goes in her. And she's painted. That's part of the story. Got some darkness. It's gonna affect the plot line later on. But yeah, I definitely like doing a GPT image and then going for the feedback. This is really good. All the ones we made today are really good. Especially like the phone crack. So good. And then he shoots the fire. Green fire. And ruins the face. Definitely better than this one. So this is the one that I did not do the storyboard. And you can see like who are they?
Mom, I'll do the dishes. Just stop.
They were not invited to the party, but they came anyways. So that would be not good. But definitely these are awesome. I may even redo it with this one. So let's do that. Just get them medium.
Do we have like that reread all these things? I want to see this so easily on the app itself, the Pixio.
No redo on app. It's coming though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I'm like
basically
when I
do things, it gets assimilated into the app, but at first it hits web.
Okay.
Then it gets tested, and then it gets tested in the app. But the app's really cool. I've been using it a lot.
I love it. I made that video tonight. I mean, I captured quickly when I saw the results.
Hold on a second. And it's a feeling thing. 1 second. My brain can't like do 4 things at once. Only like 3. Because I'm getting like 3 different tomorrows. Okay. Let's see if it made me angry. Oh, see, look, Sharon. That's still me.
Oh, I love it. That's good.
That's definitely still me. So they maybe got better.
That's cool.
I'll post it here.
Because what I do like what the GPT model has, it has that cinematic touch, right? It's so hard to get that with now with that. It's just everything's
So if you look, I put it in the chat. That's my face, but the angry version. It didn't change much, and I feel like I look like that. But I think you just gotta tell it what to do and it'll do it. Like, be more specific in what you're doing. And I think then it'll do what you want. Because these look pretty good. I mean, it's not the same image because I didn't use the image as input, But I guess I could use the same image input, and then you truly will see it, Because it'll change just one part of the image, which I think it does excel at.
Yeah, I think it's just hard in general. I think we're really looking, thank you for thinking,
Well, when it's supposed to look like you and it doesn't, then it's like not really cherry picking. It's like different people using it. And it's not like
No, I'm just saying I'm not expecting too much from AI. That's what I'm just saying.
not necessarily. Because look, like for example, some of these photos, if you're looking at the screen from the other night, some of them they just look nothing. Like you don't look like the original person. So like this is bad. Why is this bad, Sharon? Because they're there. They are present at the party. So like I had this bald lady, which is like different for AI, you know, a bald woman. Like I had to deal with that. Do you know how many times Nana and I tried to give a speech to her, or then just give her a bob or a pixie? I literally had to say, like, redact the word woman. Because if you're looking at the screen, this person is a woman, and the AI had a serious problem because she had a bald head. And the problem, Sharon, is you have to nitpick because she's there. You think she's not going to come yell at me, like in real life, and be like, my face did not even look like me on the side of a building. So you kind of, if you're dealing with real humans, you kind of have no choice. I even had one, if you're looking at the screen, this guy, he's like in his 50s. It aged him backwards to like 19 or 20. Not good. And he's real. And I do it again, and it works. So it's like, there are points where there's no rhyme or reason to why something's happening.
Yeah, I remember when I told you with the Chinese thing, and it was English and everything, but it was doing it for one day. So I'm like, I can't believe it. I did 3 generations with CDS, and they all came out Chinese, even though I explained clearly, right? It was just clear.
But sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's literally the model.
So I'm like, I said that. I was like, I can't believe it. What's going on here?
Sometimes, like, the model itself just makes a poor choice. And that happens a lot when you're making, like, dramatic. That's why it's important not to get it right, but to have models like Google Omni, right, that allow us to do it, like, in a meaningful way. I think I could show you one really good one. And I was talking
So you tried Google Genie?
Yeah,
How is that?
it's interesting. I just think it's like still kind of like what's the best way to explain? Like not usable technology, right? It's fun, you know. But there's
Yeah,
like
so apps, what do you do with it? You just have these 3D worlds, right?
it's like a playable 3D world that you can join in. But they are non-extendable, non-savable, non-usable after the first generation. So it just becomes just kind of something fun to do, you know? Because, it's not something that you can't do with a video game. That doesn't make sense. Like it just looks identical.
How long do you think? Until we can, yeah, until they're usable.
Well, I think it's like usable. I just don't think it's usable the way that we use like Unity, for example.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
I think they're going to take a while before they actually put out anything that's at the scale of, let's say, like Unity, you know? I don't think they are planning to do things like that at all. Not yet, at least. I think soon, but not yet. But I will tell you the VO, I'm trying to log in. It's so annoying. I have to like remember what thing I used. But I made a really cool video that I actually liked. Right here, I'm sort of playing that.
You used the video to video editor?
Yeah. I'm moving it right now. So I gave it and already.
Did you have to break it apart into segments?
Well, I already had it in segments, right? I made a music video for. I don't know if you guys saw the like music video and it was like animated. That was like the funny and situations. And that one I already had broken down. So I was like, they're on this stage. All this stuff about like this thing that you just like edit videos. I'm like, okay, I want to see. Because I know what edits happen in my video. I've never seen it actually look good. So that's what I'm going to show you. I did it, I did it on my, I have like an account with them. So hopefully it comes out soon. I know I'm not allowed to put the for a certain date, which also I can't say, but it is a date and it is coming. But you can see, so here's the original. You guys hear this? Let me just mute Twitter. Yeah, you hear this? So notice that he's a sloth, right? So I was like, let's make him a lion. So I was like, let's see what it does. So the interesting thing is how it kept everything. Look. So you see that like, that's really good.
And that's with what, Ross?
That's with Omni, Google Omni. And so Omni is coming to Pixio. I'm just testing it in our implementation, but it's really good. And you can see here, it like made the video exactly the way Nick made the original. It's like insane. Like even up to here, you can see how it takes the exact same everything. The people in the background, even styles in a different way. Like the tiger has a different handkerchief and neck thing and jacket than the sloth, but they're in the same theme, which is insane. Oh, Nick, look, we were testing faces. Look how good this is. Look. They're so good. It's crazy. But yeah, we're going to end the space shortly. I appreciate you guys coming to hang out while I make some more scenes. And I feel like I learned a bunch about how I'm going to do my next batch of scenes. I feel like I'm going to do them differently now because GPT-2 didn't even exist when I first started. So that's like a new superpower that we have. And I think prompting less, storyboard more is the direction I'm going to go. And if I find out more tips along the way, we'll have like fun spaces and I'll go through it with you guys and I'll show you. But now I have to stop making movie magic and I have to figure out dinner because I'm getting hungry. So now I'm going to go eat dinner so I don't pass out, obviously. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and I hope you had some fun. And Rangi, your It's Dinner Time post is killing me right now because I'm hungry. So I'll have to watch that later. But thank you guys for coming to hang out. We'll see you on the next space.
Thanks, Ross.